Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Are you ready to tackle some clutter today and toss it and get it out of your house? Today, for both your zone mission and also your home blessing, we are going to focus on tossing stuff. For your zone mission in the kitchen, I want you to declutter the countertops. This might mean you've got a pile of paper you need to deal with. You may just have stuff sitting there that needs to go away. I want you to spend 5 to 10 minutes just spending time decluttering those countertops. Get rid of the things you're not using, put things away that have a place, and if you've got clutter and paper, start tossing. Tomorrow for us is trash day, so on Thursdays I like to toss paper, toss clutter, and get it out of my house. So tomorrow when they take off my trash, it goes away. I also stick stuff in my box to take to donate tomorrow on my errand day and just get it out of the house. That helps me so much. And the home blessing today is tossing paper or magazines, either one. And I know if you don't get magazines, you've got paper. Paper clutter is a huge one for just about everybody that I talk to, because paper is always coming into our homes, and it's much harder for us to shove it back out because we think we need to hold on to it. It's going to be important. We're going to need it later. I keep very few papers that come into this house. They have to be papers I need for my tax return, or they need to be very important papers, such as stuff if we buy an appliance and I want to keep my user's manual. Other than that, I let paper go. And I spend at least 5 minutes a day tossing it and getting it out of the house. But on Thursdays, I make a concerted effort to do just a little bit more. And that's what I want you guys to do. If you really focus 5 minutes a day in getting that paper out of your house, it will go away. I promise. On the blog this morning, I wrote about all these school supply sales that are starting. You've seen the flyers, you've seen the ads on your computer through email or on social media. It's back to school time and there's all these great deals. It's only a great deal if you truly need the item. If you're just buying it because it's a good price and you think you might need it, you end up overstocked sometimes. So before you go out back to school shopping and getting supplies and getting all happy with new crayons and more glue sticks, check your supplies at home first. You may still have stuff left from last year's sales or the year before, or you get the picture. You have these things that you've been buying over the years when they're a great deal, and then you hang on to them. You don't use them. Your kids don't need them. You're already using stuff that you had. So I want you to save money this year on back to school by shopping at home first. Check the supplies and see what you've got. Do you have crayons, pencils, markers? Do you need paint, glue sticks, scissors, paper? Check and see what you've got. Then make a list of the deals out there and spend a little bit of time collecting them. It doesn't need to be a big, massive game. You don't need 20 file folders for your kids, most likely, unless you're homeschooling a house full. You don't need a whole lot of crayons. But I will tell you, if your church does a back-to-school drive to bless families who are not able to purchase school supplies, take advantage of that. See what you have at home that's in excess, and take a look at the sales and purchase some things for that type of situation. I want to see you with more space this year. More space to keep your homeschool supplies together, more space for your living, for home stuff, and not so covered up with things that you think you're going to need. Over the past 2 years, what I've done at this time of year is gone through and found my extra stuff that we didn't use last year. And I checked the list to see what they're looking for to bless these other families, and I donate them. Then I can go out and buy more stuff if I need it for us or not. But it really does help me have the space I need to organize the things that are important for me to keep. I'm not overrun with 10 boxes of crayons, all these pencils I'm not going to use. The boys and I are kind of picky about our pencils. We like a certain brand. So I'm not going to go out and spend money on a cheaper brand because we don't really like using those. So we've got the kind of pencils we like to use, kind of pens we like to use, and that's great. I'm happy with that, and I don't feel like I have to go out and keep buying more and more and more. I found that one of the art supplies that I had a lot of was colored pencils and paint. So last year I let go of some of the preschool paint that had not been opened and used, and I let go of some pencils and gave them to the school to use for testing because they're great number 2 pencils for coloring in little bubbles, and I didn't need as many as I had. And I still have packs that we haven't opened for this year. I feel like I have what I need to start my school year. I haven't noticed anything that I need to purchase, so that's great. I can focus on blessing somebody else when they give us the list for the kids who have true needs for their school supplies to start their school year. So tell me down in the comments how you're doing getting ready for your homeschool year. Have you started yet, or will you be starting in the next few weeks? We started last week, so we're deep into week 2. Things are going great for us so far. I'm liking what we've done to change some of our curriculum, and the boys are enjoying it. So we're just moving along, looking forward to some cooler weather and having a little fall break this year. Dinner tonight is going to be chicken and salad. Thursday typically ends up being a chicken day around here for some reason. It keeps it easy when you menu plan, when you know there's a certain day of the week that you do a certain food. You don't have to think too deep. You can pick different kinds of menus from just your base items, use different spices, use different vegetables with it, and you're still using that same base. So you've started out with a meal that's going to involve chicken, and then you go from there. So keep it easy and simple as you're moving towards your school schedule, so you're not stressed out in the afternoon trying to figure out how to get dinner going when you're still trying to get through some lessons and get that laundry done. So get that morning routine finished if you've not done it yet, and have fun today. Today is errand day for those of you who follow the Fly Lady's recommended things for the different days of the week. I don't do my errand day on Thursday, and it's okay. I do it on Friday. But if you do your errands, have fun. Good morning, Deborah. She said because her home is company ready, she was able to spend time outside catching up on yard work. That's fantastic. We have had so much rain the past 2 weeks that the yard work has suffered for it. And it's still really wet out there right now because we were at 100% humidity this morning again. So hopefully it'll dry out, but we had a big rainstorm yesterday afternoon and everything got saturated all over again. So that's just kind of how it's been this year, but the inside of the house is staying in good shape. So we'll just deal with that yard work as we get to it. But great job, Deborah, getting it done. Enjoy your day, everybody, and remember to do something to take care of yourself today. I had a morning run and a little walk, and I'm ready to roll with the rest of my day. So I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning.